Old phone, don't like filming. Dropped it too many times.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
You're welcome to film, it's not a problem for us.
Yeah, I had a dispute with council, and I told you guys that you've got to go back to the council, and they don't give a shit. They don't care.
Disputes are to be dealt with the council.
Yeah, but they don't care. They go, well, they just do what they want. They're like something I've learned is they're law unto themselves, and you guys, you're just doing your job.
Yeah.
They're an absolute nightmare. So I did an arrangement with them. I think it was for 3 or 4 months at Oh no, is this
So it was from Ledham.
Ledham? Yeah, that was
Yeah,
because I'm a landlord. I have to pay council tax now. That's a new thing. Last few years, never had to do that.
No.
Another tax. What was it? It was about 3 or 4 months. Had to pay council tax. I think it was 3 payments I had to make. Come to about £1,000. 3-4 months. £1,000.
Council tax.
Yeah. How could it be that much?
This seems a bit strange sometimes. We don't know any of that. We just
But if you say to the council, well, can you break it down for what that is? They go, no, just pay it.
okay.
They just.
It's difficult for us because we're. To a lot of people.
Yeah, you hear all this, don't you?
We're like a weird middleman. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I paid the first 2 months, and they were actually supposed to. We did an arrangement on the phone. They didn't send me any paperwork.
Right.
I remember a guy on the phone, Leo. I've made a few notes, and he says, I said, you sent that to my property? He goes, oh no, I sent it to your old property. I said, well, I'm not there. My tenants are in there. I can't get it.
Yeah.
That's round here. Somewhere over there. Anyway, so I couldn't get that. And then, the last payment, I thought, let's actually wait for some payments. So the last one, that's 300 odd. And eventually they sent me some, it all broken down. And I went, right, so I paid it straight away. But then there's court costs on there. I went, well, I'm not paying that because you didn't send me paperwork in the first place. But then you're here to collect, so...
Have you received paperwork for at this address?
I phoned him up again, and I said, can you send me the arrangement that you're supposed to send me? He went, I might do it. He never did. I hate...
The council said that.
The council are horrific. Never get in debt, mate. Sorry, what's your name again?
Mr. Brown.
Mr. No, you haven't got a first name. All right. What's your name?
Mr. King. Yeah, it's Charles King. That's
Okay.
Cool.
Right. Oh, Matt, you probably know that. or was it come up Mr. Parks?
Mr. Matthew Parks.
Yeah. I shouted you. I said, I'm coming round. I just stuffed myself about, getting woken up,
Waiting yourself up for it.
Yeah, I was on calls.
It is a difficult one though, because obviously, like I said, from us, on the ground, as agents, obviously our office is a bit different. They have a bit more information. We're given a tiny bit of paperwork that says, go to this address for this person, this amount. If they don't give it to you.
Sometimes it'll be fair, and sometimes it won't be fair. But you got the paperwork, and so
We've got the paperwork, but we don't know all the
exactly.
dealings you've had with the council. We didn't get told.
Yeah. So tell me the amounts again.
So the outstanding balance.
You probably put on this paperwork, haven't you?
I'll put the full total on that. We don't have the room to put.
Oh yeah, but there was 65 quid. I think that's the court costs.
So
probably never went to court.
the client debt.
No
client
comment.
debt was 59.93.
What was that? 59.93. What was that for?
That's the client debt. That's the rest of the council tax left.
That's what the council are saying you owe them left.
I paid it all. They sent me paperwork and I paid it. I've got the paperwork in there, and I've gone, right, that's what was owed, paid.
Yeah.
And then, oh my God.
Yeah, so we can't
because
deal
that's
with-
why it's.
Well, they haven't sent me any paperwork saying that. I've got nothing from them. Apart from when I got that, finally got something through all broken down, which I think it was a normal council tax, or not like, it's all broken down and that. So I paid that, and then, so that's it done. So I'm surprised about that.
And then you had
You
the
haven't got.
enforcement fee, which was when we had to make the visit because.
Oh yeah, you took my car. I was so shocked. There's 2 vans out there. I'm like, I went round the corner. I'm sitting in a little heap, and I'm like having a meltdown because I'm a little bit autistic and that. I've realised lately, ADHD and autism. Yeah, I used to talk a lot. So I had a little meltdown around there, and they just took my car. I was like, what?
Did you not try and speak to them when they were doing it?
He phoned me. I'm washing my dishes. He phones me. He goes, I'm coming over to take your car. I went, well, did you tell me about this? He went, it's on your paperwork. No, it's not. Lying bastard. He fucking lied. I was thinking, right, it must be me. I'm like, it's just lying, man. Anyway, yeah, he took it. Wait for a couple of hours and he took it. But, what was I going to say? Yeah, he shouldn't have taken it for 2 reasons. I use it for work. That's put me in a lot of problems.
What do you do for work?
I teach martial arts, so we're not going to row today. A couple of big lads anyway. So I do that, and also the car was worth less than, you know the figure?
1350. Yeah.
1350.
That's to do with tools of the trade. If you don't use it actually for work,
Yeah.
like use it to get to work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not tools of the trade though.
Oh, okay. Oh, it has to be like a work van or something
So
like
again,
that.
yeah. So again, there's loads of blurred lines within enforcement, which I'm sure you're aware of.
Oh, you live in the grey, you guys do.
So with the other agents, we aren't them, so we can't speak. So normally the process of being able to take a car, it has to be clamped or have control taken. Has to be left for a minimum of 2 hours.
Oh, yeah, it was clamped for a week or so.
Yeah, so
Something like that.
It's a minimum of 2 hours. After it's been clamped for 2 hours, if payment in full hasn't been made, then we're allowed to take the vehicle. But when it is clamped or taken control of, you're meant to be given a form that indicates that it's been taken control.
Oh.
Time you've got to pay.
Oh, yeah, I had 2 different forms with 2 different bits of paperwork
likely
on.
One of them would have been.
It's weird.
And then with tools of the trade, it's a blurred line. So normally what you'd consider tools of the trade is like an actual trade, like someone that needs their work vehicle.
I put my kit in it, you see, that's the thing.
So that's a blurred line, isn't it? So from our perspective,
I put mats in, I put all kit,
Yeah,
like,
so
and I need it for classes, so...
we're still told by the office, so you've got to remember, we go by what the office say. Their office have their own set of solicitors, lawyers and things like that to deal
Oh,
with
I
the
bet, yeah.
legalities. We're told to still go forward with that, because the whole point of what an enforcement agent does, again, like you said, this is why a lot of people hate us and what we do.
Oh no,
Our
it's
job-
not that. It's the way in October, the guys were just how they were conducting themselves. I was
Yeah.
like, whoa, you know.
Yeah, so it's difficult. So with the blurred lines, we're told our job is to act first and let the debtor deal with things after. Does that make sense? So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
might think, hang on a minute, blurred lines, you should have took the vehicle. We're instructed to take the vehicle, and then it's your job to dispute that.
Yeah, we're
Does
always
that make
we're always
sense?
catching up though, because we don't know about it. It's all
Yeah.
new to us. It's
But like you
not
said, a
new
lot
to
of it
you.
is blurred lines a lot of the time to the agents. We're constantly bringing to the office for clarification. And
Yeah,
response.
but also because they took my car, I was thinking afterwards. Right now, I've learnt this,
Yeah.
but they didn't know I used it for work because it's not a work van or anything like that.
So
So,
you'd have
so
had about 2 weeks to dispute it. You'd had 2 weeks. Have to hold the car for 14 days.
yeah. Oh,
And then you could have got the car back.
I made calls. I did call the office. Called the office a couple of times, I think.
You call our office.
Yeah, I spoke to a nice lady there, and the phone the councillor just horrific. Well, I can't believe I owe council tax. That's really done my head in. Unless the tenants moved in, and they haven't.
So we're
This
genuinely
is still
not
from
given
last year's. This is not current year.
Yeah, of course.
23, 24.
But I paid all that council tax. So I want to go inside and look at my paperwork. I've got it filed somewhere. It's a bit of a mess.
that.
In my house there, the office. Because I write down paid on this date. But when we did that arrangement, I've written down, I'm going off memory and a few little notes I've made, expecting paperwork.
Yeah.
And the stuff I know, council went, oh no, would have sent it. Yeah, but I spoke to Leo. He said to, see, I remember these things like that. And he sent it to the wrong address and I can't get to it. Maybe I should have just contacted the tenants and gone, can I have a look at my post or something? Maybe I should have done that. Retrospective when you think of things.
Then,
Because
yeah.
it's all new, you know.
Yeah. It's a difficult one. So with the outstanding balance you've got now,
Why haven't they sent me the council tax bill of 59 quid or whatever?
so
Why won't they send it to me?
They
probably
haven't got that anymore.
Yeah.
They've given it to us.
probably because the account normally when the accounts come to us, it goes to enforcement and we give them letters what we posted through the door. Yeah.
See, that's the first I've heard of that.
So that'll be why they were here the first time. For the same.
When the vehicle was removed, this
Oh.
was the same.
This is the same day.
This was the same outstanding
Vehicle
from when.
didn't cover the-
no, we just got down to the 65 court
Yeah.
cost
Yeah.
fee, you
The
know.
vehicle didn't cover the debt, so that's why we're back.
Yeah. Have you got a copy of the writ? I don't have a copy of the writ, do I? Or did you put it in the paper envelope?
It'll be writs there. I don't have a copy
Yeah,
of the
so-
writ, that's the writ.
Yeah, so that's the court cost, isn't it?
No,
That looks.
that would have been the client debt.
Oh, Oh,
But the car didn't sell for. Can't do anything.
I know what it sold for.
Yeah, you must have got clarification what it sold for. Then.
Yeah. The guy who actually bought it, he came round. A guy a trader in Coventry came all the way here and bought it.
Why did he come around after? He came around afterwards.
Oh, he said he wanted a key, wanted another key, and he says, "Do you want your crap back as well?" And, yeah, all right. Indian lad, he's all right. And I gave him Cafe always in the the garage. I went, "Here, have this oil, and have all the rest of it." And then he went, sold for 100 to him, 180, 140 came off my debt. Did it say it on there? So actually, it did me a favour. Actually, I haven't been driving the last 6 months now. I'm just getting lifts off people, my students, my students' parents. Most all women. That's all right. Oh, I'm recording this shit.